Hey YouTube! So I messed up my first section of the video, so when it first started, I kind of messed the very beginning of it up. So I bought a 97 Mustang GT. The very start of it, it's clipped because I kind of messed the very first section up, so I'm sorry about that. But it's a 97 Mustang GT. It's got 327,000 on it. I bought it on November 9th of this year. And I had it for a while now, and I'm just now getting ready to make a video about it. And I can't remember what day it is today, but it's Saturday something. But this video is gonna be posted hopefully the day I'm filming, like the other video when I show all the when I showed all the methods of how to get started, because I was having problems getting it started, doing research, couldn't find what I needed to do, so I was playing around with it, figured out how to be neutral. So hopefully that video helps some of you guys out, but this video is to show the whole vehicle, a walk around with it. So what it needs, number one, it needs a catback exhaust or a stock exhaust if I find one for a good deal, because I was doing some research. The stock exhaust is going to cost alright, like $200 more than a catback exhaust, which is the cheapest. I'm looking at getting a pipe bomb catback exhaust, so time it's back in stock, I should have the money for it, and I'll go get it. I gotta fix, number two. If you open up the trunk, there's two rust holes in the trunk floor, and then where the wheel goes, where the wheel well is, there's a big hole on the passenger side there that needs to be fixed, and then there's that bar part, I don't know what it's called, but that needs to be fixed too by the looks of it. That looks like a fender bracket thing, I'm not sure if I'll be able to find that piece separately and just unboard it or whatever. I'm not sure how that's going to go, because that needs to be fixed. And then on the driver's side, there's a little hole that needs to be fixed, but it's not too bad. But it's been oil sprayed. The guy who repaired it also did the collision repair on it as well, because it's got a collision sticker and an oil spray sticker, and it's been oil sprayed. I know that for a fact. And it looks like the trunk, it looks like it might have been hit in the trunk because it looks like a different color than the passenger color. So whoever did the repair on that company that did the repair did a really good job by the looks of it, which is awesome. So it's been repaired. It has areas in the back that needs to be fixed. Passenger side, near the rocker pan or on the rocker panel, that has surface rust. I just sand that down and get it repainted. That's an easy. Oh, excuse me. That's an easy fix. That's not anything difficult. Then the passenger wheel looks like it might be bent, so that doesn't look like that. Looks like it might be able to fix it, or I can just buy one of those wheels easy, aka rims, because this without if you take the yes, they are rims, but when they have the tire that's on, they are called wheels. So yeah, there's a lot of arguments going around saying those are rims, they're not wheels, but it's got a tire on it, so call it a wheel. But I'm talking about getting a rim, because I need to locate. I think it's the size 17. I just need one rim. That's all I need is one rim, and then I'll be good as new. And those rims are easy to find. Those ones are very common to find. A lot of people use them as winter rims. So if I get it fixed up and I winter drive it, those will be my winter rims, because I got the OEM rims. The guy was nice enough to throw in. They need to get cleaned, so I'm talking to some guy on Messenger who has a power washer to see if I can buy it for sale. I'm not sure how much he wants for it because it says make an offer. So I'm trying to talk to him. He hasn't got back to me yet, but before this weather gets crappy, I want to maybe power wash the rims, clean them up, maybe do the car as well, because the car needs a good cleaning. And the driver's seat, because it looks like somebody had different seats in it. I'm going over everything in this clip to make it simple, because I was talking a little kind of fast, I noticed, when I was filming, so I'm slowing it down and re-talking it, so that way you guys can understand me better, because I'm happy that I got it. So that's why I was talking fast, because I just want to get the video over with, because I'm happy about it and whatever. So yeah, I'm sorry about that. So this is a video or a clip that I'm going to add into a whole video of me explaining everything, and explaining why the front section was cut out, because I kind of mussed that up by accident. The front little bit of it, so it shows me walking out. It would show me the basement door, and then me talking. Then I would walk out. That part's cut because I kind of mussed that up big time. Because I think I can't remember what I said, but I said like 3 things totally wrong. So this is just me correcting it. So the driver's seat, because it looks like somebody just sat the seats back in it. They are boarded up properly. I got to unbolt the driver's seat and plug it back in because it's not plugged in. It had a system in it. The two amps are still there. I don't know what the part number is on them, but from doing research, I can probably get $100 Canadian per amp, or $150 or more, depending on the model number. I don't know the model number of them yet, but I'm not gonna sell them. I don't want to part the car out. I want to repair the vehicle. But if all fails or whatever, and I'm not able to fix it because I find a big problem with it, then I'll part it out. And I got all I need to get the system back in it are 2 12-inch subs, and that'll be later down the road. First priority, fix the rims. That's not fix the rims. I have a habit of messing up sometimes because I'm not used to doing this. So my first priority is fix the rust areas first. And under the wing, there's a little rust area. I need 2. I basically need to fix my, or not fix. I need 2 new trunk struts. I need door pins for each side because I'm pretty certain they're bad because the doors don't shut smoothly. They kind of hang down a little bit when shutting. So if I remember right, the pins are bad. So I just had to unbolt the door, pop new pins in, and away we go, hopefully. But the radio and it works good. Everything works good on it. So whoever had it before me did a good job at taking good care of it. So it looks like it might need spark plugs down the road because the wires have been changed, but the plugs haven't been changed. That's why I was told when buying it. So yeah, thanks everybody. So I'm not gonna say thanks yet because that was at the end of the video. So yeah, this is just my filler part at the start to fix my mistake when I was walking outside. I mussed that out big time, and I'm also saying what's wrong with the vehicle in here as well. So on to the next clip. So it's like 1,000 and something away from me, miles away from me, but the guy delivered it. So I'll show you guys. It's right there. I got a big tarp on the way. Actually, I'll show my OEM rims that it came with first. The guy was nice enough to toss these in. That's a lot of water. Yeah. So, unwrap them and I'll come back. So these are the rims, all 4 of them are exactly the same. These are the OEM rims that it came with. And they're on Hercules tires. Still got a little meat left. As you see, they're dirty, but they'll clean right up, as you see. So I gotta clean them up one of these days on a nice day. So all 4 of them are exactly the same. This is gonna be the pop-up garage. This is just a little tarp. It's not big enough. So I got a big tarp that should be big enough for it on the way. So this will be on the ground. So this tarp's gonna just lay on the ground, so it'll be easier when I'm working out here in the cold weather. Because, as you see, we had some white crap. But it's all gone now. But I'll be back. At least it didn't last long, which is good. Because I gotta, hopefully my big tarp comes in here soon. But yeah, the guy was nice enough to toss these in for me. So they're all the same. Tires and rims. And now I'll show you the car. So here's my 97 Mustang GT. It has NGK plugs on it. It's got 327,000 on it, which is a lot, but it runs like it should. It's got Maxima Motorsport shocks on it, or struts, or whatever you want to call them. I think this bracket's aftermarket. Some GTs came with this apparently, and the 5.0 and the Cobras came with this piece. And if your GT didn't have this, you could buy it. You could get off of a 5.01 or the Cobra, and you could get that piece. So this piece is factory, but for some GTs they don't have this piece because they didn't come with them. A few GTs did, and a few didn't. So you could just easily take this off of a GT that had it, and so on. But it's factory piece. The plugs have been changed. I mean, the wires have been changed. They're NGKs. Plugs, I don't think have been changed, if I'm right. When I looked at the car, the coolant was dirty, oil was dirty, trans fluid it was dirty, and the guy was nice enough to change them for me. I had it running for a little bit, but it's not too hot, so I could open that if I wanted to, but I'm not going to. This battery is not the right battery that came with it. Flash in it. But it's been undercoated as well. Or, I mean, oil sprayed. Got the horse right there. 1.6. I feel like I gotta clean this up a bit. I got a lot of cleaning I gotta do. I haven't checked this yet because I'm not sure how to take it off. Razor ain't got to unbolt this. And I don't want to unbolt it right now. The rod looks alright. So this is a full walk around video of it. So these have been changed, and I got the original ones in the back. The guy was even nice enough to clean the car up for me. The headlights have been changed, but I got the original headlights that I can still use if I want to, and I clean them up myself and make them look like that again. So this rim is a little bent, but it shouldn't be too bad to fix. See there, I might need some brake pads and rollers eventually. Not really sure exactly until I take the turn off a CGT 4.6 liter. Got a lot of cleaning I gotta do. This is mud or dirt or whatever, it just comes right off. Mirror. This side is a vehicle. Okay, no. This part here is gonna have to be fixed. I could just easily sand it down. It's not fully through, so all I can do is sand it down. It's bubbling right there. So I gotta do the same thing with that area. So all these are fake, they're not real. They don't have holes through them, by the way. It's just there for looks. And now we're gonna need to get stuff. I gotta go through here and sand all this down because it's got surface rust on it. But as you can see, it's been oiled. So there's signs of it right there still. That's not mud, that's oil. Just so you guys know, because it's been oiled spray. Now here's some of the parts that gotta be fixed. This part here has to be fixed. I'm not sure exactly what it is. Can I buy a new one of these? I'm not sure. This plate part I think comes down to about here. It's gone. I gotta get that replaced as well. I'm not sure what this piece is though. Can somebody let me know in the comments? See, this moves because it's rusted. It's gotta be fixed. But for the price I got it for, I'm not crying. I knew I needed some little fixes. So this is the trunk. That's the guy who did the rust repairs on it. Then he also did the oil spray on it. So these are the original AC coolant lines. Still usable. These are my original headlights at the time, but I can still use them. I gotta clean them up if I wanted to. I could sell them to make some money. I might keep them for backups. So it had a system in it. It's missing the two subs that were in it. The guy didn't hack the wires out, so it's got the wires for it still. All the wires are still there, which is good. So I just have to get a new 2 12-inch subs, pop them in, and it'll work like new. Not sure why this wire is like that, but it's like a loop. Okay. So if you guys know what system, I don't really know anything about subs. If you know what ones will work for this vehicle, let me know. I think any will work, I'm not sure. The guy left his amps in here. So I got 2 amps. This piece looks factory, but I don't think it is. Yeah, I don't think that's factory. But it looks like a factory piece, but it's not. And this piece right here has to be fixed right there. It's been, whoever did the repair on did a really good job. Not sure what that is. That needs to get cleaned up. Okay, there's a wire right there that's disconnected. I'm not sure what that goes to. If anyone knows what that wire right there goes to, let me know. It's disconnected. I gotta reconnect this. These are the holes that need to be fixed. And this one through as well. I can't see if that one's through or not. But I gotta fix those as well. So that seam sealer, okay. It's got the spare in it and all the tools, or the jack basically. See, it's got the spare in it, it's got the jack. It doesn't look like I've ever been used. It's got the wheel tool with it, so it's got tools for it. Still in it. Here's the other side, as you can see. This one's through, needs to be fixed as well. I plan on fixing it. Gotta figure out gotta look up a wiring diagram. And then down there's the hose that needs to be fixed. Right there, that's gotta be fixed. See. And on this side, there's a little one. Right there, as you can see, a little hole. Right there, but it's all not bad. The steel in the back here looks good. Down there looks alright. I gotta get 2 new trunk struts for it. Overall, it's not too bad. But one thing I didn't like about it was getting this off. This came with the vehicle. It was a locking gas cap, so when you put it to your unlock, which is right here, this is the unlock, and the other parts inside the house. So basically, that white piece is supposed to stick out like that, let you know it's unlocked. Then you can turn it. You can turn it and let it off, but it would skip like it was locked. Because it's plastic, I'm gonna make a video about this, going into more details. Because it's plastic, you know what happens. So I don't recommend these things. I really don't. I hate these things. So I gotta do a video about that as well. And this is the original battery. I think it's shot. I'm not sure. That's a lawnmower battery. I bought this off the marketplace for it. You see, Mustang GT. Thinking about painting the lettering this blue. Let me know what you guys think if you like blue. Because that's what I'm thinking about doing. Somebody put this metal bracket here because this is loose. So I gotta unbolt it and I gotta fix that as well. This part of the seal right here is not good, so I think I gotta replace my seal. Yeah, but it's got the Transformer logo on it, which I thought was really cool. That's the back of it. Then I got that spot right there I gotta fix. Yeah, that one's not too bad, but I can do it as well. Oh, geez. Yeah, I gotta get those struts fixed. You know, into the driver's side. Yeah, there it's not too bad. Right, you can see where it's gotta be fixed. Yeah. So this one's not bad, but it looks decent on this side of the vehicle. Down into the front again, as you can see. Looks good. Show you guys that's the interior. Well, intense peeling, as you can see. This part's been boarded up on. I don't think that's factory. I'm pretty sure it snaps in. The snaps are probably. I said my window works. That window works, as you can see. I got the heat on in here to get those a little cool, chilly. So somebody I think had different seats in here, because you go down here. I was kind of playing with it earlier. I gotta rehook my seat up. It's all disconnected. This is apparently a power seat, so I gotta reconnect it. Got my mat. It's in good shape. Back seats are decent. Back, heavy back here, kind of ish, looking with my head, but I haven't actually been back here. Sat in the back of my own vehicle. Back, this is a seat. This one's not a power seat. Show you under the floor mat. Floor looks all good. I think I got a little leak in here because this part's a little wide, as you can see right there. So I think I got a little leak. Little water leak. The window tint back here is peeling, as you can see. So they taped it up. I got my speaker back there and that speaker there. Those are the ones that came with the vehicle, I believe. Then, and the holes, as you can see, the wires. I gotta put a system back in it later on. I only need a 12-inch subs on both sides. I need 2 of them, so I'll do that later on. See, it's not too bad back here. Get that good. So it's not bad. These are from the seat. I think they go around this part. That's what those are. This part I need to get. I sourced one already for this. I'll get this later on. This is just a little thing on bolts. Then you put it back on because it's broken, as you can see. And I found no size under the driver's seat, so I put it in the glove box. Well, that's the back seat. Yeah. So, see right here it says power seat. Nothing happens. And then there's a little button here as well, but right where that hole is. A little button right there, as you can see. So what that's for, and you got a rear diff light. Headlights work, all lights seem to work on it. I don't think my fuel gauge is working right. I think it's stuck. So that's how many miles it has on it. Overall, it's not a decent vehicle. For the price I paid, I got a good deal. Because I sent the person an honest message to see. No, you can't see me. Hey, you can see me now. Hi. That's me. Yeah. And this is my very first vehicle as well. I sent the person an honest message and they gave me a steal of a deal on it. So, this is the glove box. I got no owner's manual for it. I gotta get one. That's my trunk button. It works, as you can hear it. I'll shut this off so you can hear it. That clicking, it's working like it should. I think there's apparently a cover that's supposed to go over this. I do not have. I'll show you. Oh, I'm not sure if there's anything in there. There's nothing in there. There, we're good to know. Okay. Yeah, this format, not bad. Apparently, in the corner right here is apparently known to rust. Apparently, that's what I've been told, but it's not bad on this side. I don't think it's on my side either. The radio works. It works. I just don't want to get copyrighted, even though I'm not making anything yet. And I'm monetizing nowhere close to being that. So, my cassette player works. CD, I haven't tried yet. One thing I don't like about these cars is the way the shifter is. I gotta source a sleeve to go over this because I don't like how dirt and grime can get down in there. So I gotta get a sleeve that goes over there. So, yeah. Neutral. See, you gotta put it in neutral basically to put it, or you gotta put it in this gear to get comfortable access, and you can use that as your armrest for when you put the CD in or whatever. Because I don't like I like it how it's got radio cassette player because I got some cassettes I still listen to, so I like how that works. Eventually, I'm gonna put a Pioneer radio in it because my grandparent, my grandpa, he's got one I can have because it was in his Jeep Liberty. I put it in his Jeep Liberty for him, and they sold their Jeep Liberty because it's too far gone. So I took it out, and I could basically have it. I'm not ready for that yet. I gotta get those holes in the back fixed. But when I put it back in park, you got some room to put your CD in. You can still put it in, but to push these buttons that were right here, as you can see, you can't push your scan button, which isn't any fun. But yeah, she runs, heat works, AC works. It's loud though. You can even hear it on the outside. Yeah, it's got cold. Okay, shut that off. Okay, so run. Oh yeah, it doesn't have it has the or not mufflers. I don't think they're called headers that go to the engine. It's got the engine part that the exhaust goes to. I gotta get a catback because I think catbacks are cheaper than the stock from what I was doing research on. So I might as well go with a catback exhaust on it. But yeah, these windows work. Power mirrors even work, as you can see. Then you go to your next one. Not sure. Okay, I don't think that one's okay. You can hear it, but I don't think that one's exactly. Oh, okay, never mind. It works. It just took it a minute. There we go. It took it a minute. Oh, I'm not showing it. There we go. That one works. You go there to lock it. So I'll show you guys it moving. See? Door show you. Goes forward like it should. Goes backwards as well. It goes backwards and forward like it should, which is good. I've got to make it a little bit more. Brakes work so far. Oh, I forgot I got the trunk open. Oh yeah, I got tools back there. Oops, they didn't run them over, I don't think. But it runs check engines on because it's got no oxygen sensors in it, so I gotta source that. This piece is flimsy because it only has yeah, the one bracket broke, as you can see right about there. It's got my locking wheel nut. I don't want to lose it because I need that. You see, it's got the locking wheel nut, which is good. I don't know what those bolts are for. Yeah, these switches, if anybody knows what they do, I think they're heated mirrors, or maybe I don't think they're heated seats. I think they're just heated mirrors because they don't work. They're not connected. Somebody put some money into this car at one time because it's been well taken care of. With that many miles, it works like it should. Just don't think my fuel gauge is working right. But she'll get up to temp. I just haven't had it running long enough, but it works. Should. Oh, that's turned down. See if windshield wipers works, but there's nothing in it. Yeah, there's no fluid in it. These vents I was told are weak as well, and they get brutal over the years. This being a 97, I'm surprised they're not like that. They actually work like they're actually. None of them are brutal. Because I got told they were. When I was doing research on these vehicles, from what I researched, these things are apparently brutal and notorious to fall apart because of how old they are. But this is not bad. They're actually in good shape, as you see. I squeeze it. I can be rough with it. And it's like new. Because somebody took really good care of this vehicle. They just wanted something a little newer, so they traded into the guy. Because the guy owns a shop down in Pickering. I'm not going to say the shop name because I'm not sure if I'm allowed to say it or not. But I know we're close to Pickering. I'm like an hour away from it there. So yeah, the guy who owns this shop that I went to, who had this vehicle, this 97 GT, he has some personal vehicles in there as well. He's got this same body style as but it's a Cobra with a cool looking paint job on it. He's got a drag car which is this body style as well, and it gets like 6 seconds on the drag apparently. And he's got lot of personal vehicles, so I guess he traded one of his vehicles for this because his one friend wanted something newer. He could have done something with this vehicle if he wanted to, but I guess he just wanted to get rid of it because he has no use for it. So I'll just say it was listed for $1,400. I got it for 600 Canadian dollars. That's how much I paid for this vehicle. 600 CAD. That's what I paid for it. And it's not as bad, so I got it for a steal deal. He was nice enough to throw the OEM rims for me. I sent him an honest message saying that I wanted, because I wanted the vehicle, but I couldn't afford it, and due to my current situation, I wasn't able to afford it. And the guy, Joe is his name, he was a really nice guy. His wife is, I can't remember his wife's name, but that's the person I was talking to, was his wife about it, because she handles with the vehicles that he has listed, because he's really busy. And that's the good thing about a good mechanic, is a good mechanic is always busy. They don't have time to talk. They talk to you for a little bit, and then they gotta go back to work. I saw that at his shop. He was always busy running around. There's some nice Mustangs coming in. I gotta get a new steering wheel cover eventually, and the steering wheel is a little faded, but that's alright. It works like it should. It's my very first vehicle, and it runs like it should, which is awesome. I just gotta get every little rust area fixed in it. Power steering, as you can see, it works like it should. Use one finger like most would do to show it works. My lights work. I got my flashlight on, still by accident, but my... Oh, I forgot when you pull up that. Okay, yeah, you can't see because it's daylight out, but it works. My night light works for this. So the lights and the gauges work. Just think my fuel gauge is not working. As you see, it's warming up. So temp gauge works. Speedometer works. It's just I was going slow. RPMs, as you see, works like it should. Battery looks like it's charging like it should. Oil pressure is running high. I'm not sure that's normal. And as you see, runs like it should. It works exactly like it should and was advertised. It says it runs. It says it runs good. Car runs perfectly or whatever, which it does. It's awesome. It does. Does this button work? I don't think I tried it. Yep, this button works. Just curious. Yep. I was just curious about it, if it works or not. But overall, it's not a bad vehicle. I'm happy with it. My very first vehicle. It's in my name already because I went down to Service Ontario, got the ownership changed. I still got to wait for it to be mailed to me. But oh yeah, I'll show under the hood while I was running before I forget. There used to be a sticker here, but there isn't. And that's on both sides as well. Yeah, I can go forward a little bit more if I want to. Might as well. See. Good run, like it should. Trans fluid's good, everything's good on it. Side opens up. Joe. It's got a little rip right there, but it's not bad. It's not where to go. I just think I got a leak here somewhere. I'm not sure where. It looks like it's maybe this window is leaking. I don't know. I gotta tell. I would know when it rains. I'm not sure what that wire back there is for. Yeah, what is that wire for? I'm not sure, but there's one there. There's one on the other side as well. So I'm not sure what those are for. If anybody knows, let me know in the comment, because I'm still new to this vehicle. This piece is loose. This piece is loose. Oh no, it's not. No, it is loose. Okay, yeah, it is loose. I'm not sure what these are. If these are faster or not. Oh, this seems like it folds up. It's got like, I think that's the aftermarket, because I'm not sure. So I gotta figure this piece out. I'm not sure. It might be stock. Stock. I'm not sure what's under there. It feels like it opens up. Yeah, it looks like it opens up a cubby hole. It feels like. I'm not sure. I'm not gonna keep playing with it because I don't know. I don't want to break it. You can tell where this was mounted up. Where this little faceplate was for the subwoofers. You can never get the carpet back in. Well, you can never get the carpet back in perfectly. But she runs like she should and it works like it should. I'm happy with it. I just gotta figure out where my leak's coming from because I don't know. My lights work. As you can see, this side works. But overall, I'm happy with it. It's not a bad vehicle. For me, my first vehicle, I'm a Mustang guy and I'm a car guy as well. So I love pretty much all vehicles out there. So I was happy to have the guy give me this for a good deal. It's not that bad. And when I get that Pioneer radio in here, it'll have a USB for me. It's good. I think this is the power thing. You can just take that one of those. I forgot the name of them. You plug that in and get a USB one of those. But I think this Pioneer radio has Bluetooth in it. Oh, and another thing it has cruise control as well, and the horn works. As you can see, my horn works. It's loud, but it's not that late in the day. It's only 4:15. That's a little bit behind. 4:15. There we go. But it works like it should. I'm happy with my e-brake. I gotta have my foot on the brake. So if anybody knows what these buttons are for, I think they're for maybe heated mirrors. I'm not sure exactly, but they're not connected. They're not connected. They're loose in there. They can just pop out. I gotta figure out what they're for. So if anybody knows what these are for, let me know in the comments. But overall, it's not bad. It's dirty, but the guy was nice enough to clean it up for me. Because the gauges in the photo was very dusty. You couldn't see. The outside of the vehicle was filthy. You couldn't. It was basically covered in dust. The guy just gave it a simple wash, which wasn't bad. He didn't go too crazy, spend too much time on it, which is okay. I was surprised that he even cleaned it for me because I wasn't expecting it to become clean because I was looking forward to cleaning it, but it came clean. But I still gotta get some cleaning stuff to clean it. Give her a nice cleaning. Oh yeah, I got these two little silver keys. Those are for the gas. You see, I got some keys. I got the fob, Mustang steering wheel, which is on it, and the other gas key that was on belt. So I got a lot of keys. But overall, not too. Overall, I'm happy with it. See, a few gauges working. Just check engine because it has no exhaust, no oxygen sensors. But she runs like she should. All the speakers seem to work, no problem. I just gotta get some door pins for it as well. Both sides are like that. There you see O2 sensors on the ground. Overall, not too bad under here. Yeah, I'm happy with it. Just gotta figure out why this window's leaking, because I think that's where my leak's coming from. Oh yeah, I got my new gas cap in. It works like it should. Loosens like it should. It's good. Which is awesome. So I got a new gas cap because I don't like those locking caps. I do not like them at all. That's a better look at the back end. Thanks everybody for watching. I hope you guys have a good day. And more videos to come on it.